That should work. Hello, YouTube! Tube of you. Tube of us. Tube of everyone. Hello. Are you good? I hope so. This doesn't look like it's working, but I'm sure it's fine. We're flipping! We're flipping, my dudes. We're gonna smash stuff and Christmas stuff and be all over the stuff. So, thank you to our friends at Sponsored District. That is not their names at all. Thank you to our friends at Frozen District for sponsoring our smashing. So we should have a smashing good time. YouTube people smell lovely, I swear. I promise. I promise. Hi, Drac. How you doing? You'll die on the hill of flip-flops being called thongs. I mean, that's because you're Australian, and that's okay. We're okay with that. But that is the wrong name for thongs. Thank you for the cheer, Crim. You're not locked in the basement. He's lying. Don't listen to him. He's lying. The basement's very comfy. What do you mean? Okay, so since it's like this will be the last time I've been, and Christmas is just a couple of days away. What if we make a lovely, beautiful little Christmas cozy little Christmas with a hint of something else? So if we purchase a small little house. Oh, I bought this one recently. What am I doing with this one? Don't remember. Compact house. That one says it's compact. I've got to buy a new one though. Verdant nook. What about this one? This one's not too expensive. Let's get this one. I've been thrown. Alright, let's purchase this one. Purchase! Confirm. Verdant nook. That's what we're gonna go to. Bum, 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 bum. Let's make this beautiful. And go. Looking like what I get myself. What do you mean? He's fine. It's like, honestly, right? When I first started dating Mr. Moose, right? Just bear in mind, it's a long time ago. That's a long time ago, right? When I first, and I ate really, really slowly. And when I met his family, like the first time we met his family, we all went out for a meal. And let me tell you, I felt so awkward because like all of his family eat like pretty fast, especially Mr. Moose. Mr. Moose, like he see food gone, right? And I say that with love. That's just how he is, right? But all of his family ate really fast, and like I'd barely had 5 mouthfuls and everyone had finished, and I was like painfully aware of like I'm sitting around this table, his mum, his dad, his grandma, and him, his sister, and I'm like, I gotta eat faster. So I start like eating fast, and I give myself a stomachache really quickly, and I'm like not even halfway through the meal, I'm like, I feel really sick because like I've eaten so fast and I can't do it, and I've been trying so hard to like eat so like I wasn't feeling hecka self-conscious with just being the only one eating while everyone has finished like 20-30 minutes ago by this point. And I was just like, okay, and then I felt awful because I then had to leave the food because I'm like, I can't eat anymore. I cannot eat anymore at all. So then I felt bad that, you know, we'd gone out for food. I'd made them all wait a heckin' long time for me to actually get the food into my face. And then not long after that, I was like, I can't even eat the meal that you bought me. I'm sorry. You see, food has been there too long. That is kind of like Mr. Moose. You know, if his food is not like lava temperature, like it needs to be straight out of the oven, straight into his mouth. Whereas I'm like, I'm quite happy to eat my food cold. I'm just like, nah, I don't mind. Your family's the same, they're the only slow to... So I have sped up over the years. I now eat pretty fast, if I'm honest. And now I'm kind of like... I'm kind of painfully aware that I eat kind of fast. It's like... I have conditioned myself to inhale food at a pretty speedy, a pretty high speed compared to like most people now to match Mr. Moose. And now I'm kind of aware of that. So it's like, it's a lose-lose situation. But like the ADHD side of me is like, if I'm left to my own devices, I will get distracted and my food will be cold and my drink will be cold and I will make myself, you know, how many times on stream have I made myself a coffee? I'm like, oh, my coffee is cold. Never mind. Yeah, exactly. Then they're like, you don't like it? It's like, it's not that I don't like it. I ate so fast, I now feel ill. Like, I physically cannot put any more in. I won't add a billion lights like last time. I will not add a billion lights because, well, I may add a billion Christmas lights. Oh, the tree fell down. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Let me delete that. No radiators for this house. It's going to be warm in its own volition. I like this little, like, archway window. That's cute. Let's remove the kitchen. No kitchen for you. That bread looked too good, considering everything here is old and decaying. Let me delete that. No radiators. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. I'm trying really hard not to accidentally delete the windows, because that is something I do far too often. Just remove the windows by accident. It's like, well, that's fine. I needed a massive hole in the wall, didn't you? I'm going to leave these shelves, I think. I think I'm going to leave those. I just saw Grandma's ashes. That's alright. I made a profit. It's fine. Not my grandma, not my problem. that's a horrible attitude to have. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Grandma. Oh, there's the outside. Okay, close this. Close this. This little room here, just a random little room. Huh. Utility room. I think I'm gonna remodel a little bit here. The living room is a little bit cozy, so I think I'm gonna make the living room a little bit more open plan. What we got here? Yeah, this is just like a pointless cupboard. So if I... actually, maybe this isn't too bad. Like, this is cozy. I was just thinking opening out into this area, but this is the dining room, right? So we'll leave it as it is. We'll leave it as it is. Little bathroom. As if it's not evil, I swear I'm not evil. This bathroom's very blue. It's a blue room. Like this and this and this and this and this and this. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. There we go. And that and that and this. There you go. There's a lot of like throwing a tissue paper on the floor in the bathroom. Why do that? Why do that? Okay, so we need to obviously have, we gotta have the gamer, oh, that's not like, we gotta have a gamer room, but actually there's a bed in here, so we could have just a gamer room anyway. What's that? Just cans of Coke. Done. All of the filth. What is all over the, you know what, I'm not gonna ask. What? It's like, just some filth. Just some filth. Alright, get rid of that. This. Pizza de Bessie. Yum yum. Sounds tasty, actually. I would eat that. Bin, 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 bin. Out the window. Good. That is the #1 easiest way to get rid of your bin bags is toss them out the window and make them your neighbor's problem. I don't recommend this in real life though. Your neighbors will not like you if you do that. There we go. Make your problem someone else's problem today. Just like they did hundreds of years before. But hundreds of years before, it wasn't just rubbish. It was also urine. Did you pee in a pot and not throw it out the window today? Why? You can rain on your friends below. That is what they used to do. You almost did that to your neighbor. Don't do that to your neighbors. I win! I'm not sure why I win, but I win! I'll take the victory even though if I don't know what the victory is for. What is that? Glowy filth. There's a lot of bunched up tissues by the bed. I'm not judging, but bins exist. So I guess I am judging a little bit. Put it in the bin. I don't want to have to touch your rubbish. Okay, and out the window it goes. Boom! Fiona bought the first house flipper since it's on sale. Oh, heck yeah! Ah, I'm glad that you've been enjoying watching them play. Did you know the first one is getting a remaster soon? Updated graphics. I believe they're changing the interface as well to be a little bit more streamlined, like with number 2. But I spent so many hundreds of hours on House Flipper 1. I first played it on Xbox, and God, I did every single mission. And then it was on sale on PC, and I was like, what if I buy on PC? So so I did. So I have like 2 copies of that. But shh, doesn't matter. It's okay. Ah, my nose is so itchy. Oh my goodness. But I played it originally on Game Pass. To be fair, it was my sister was like, hey, I need you to play this game. I 100% think it's a game that you'll enjoy. And I was like, alright, bet. I'll go have a look. And then I was like, you were correct. That is absolutely a game that I would enjoy. Is there any more filth? Are we done with the filth? I think we're done with the filth. Any filth in here? No. Filth in here? No filth for you? No filth for you. Good. Aha! Filth. Let's get rid of all this dirt. And then we have a garage over the road. I say over the road. Outside you have a garage. It's not attached to the house. It's like a freestanding garage. Let's throw away the broken plate. Good. What's behind this door? Nothing. This door. What if I merge these 2 bits together and make like a bigger room? Because this is kind of like a pointless size room. Let's be honest. Let's smash this. Let's make this bigger. 1, 2, smash. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, hang on. Is that the edge of there? Yeah, that is kind of the edge of there. If I smash here... Hold up, let me have a little peek. Where's that? That didn't help. Let me try again. Peek. Yeah, that's the living room. Alright, let's not let's not do that. Let's fill that hole back in. Boop boop. And fill. Done. Meow. Gonna end badly? What do you mean? It ended up with me not smashing a hole through the living room. So what should we have as this room? Should we have this as an office? This feels like a good like office space. Or a little tiny bedroom. We can make it a cozy little bedroom. Like we did just sacrifice the utility room and this little cupboard. But it could become a bedroom. Like a not much space bedroom. You know what? I think that's what we need to do. This needs to be a bedroom. So let's move this. Bam, that door's gone. Okay, yeah, this is a bedroom now. Like you don't have much space. It's snug, but it doesn't it's good. It's great. There you go. Little downstairs guest bedroom. What's this room? Toilet. Okay. Let me do that. Oh, the windows are dirty. The temptation to just, like, remove the windows so I don't have to clean them. Only I can do that in real life. Living next to a bunch of fields and also, like, a bit of a building site. They've just finished building some things near me. Has meant that our windows have been getting dirty. Like, we get them cleaned, but, like, still, it's like, ugh, grubby. Alright, there we go. So that's that. That one's done. Okay, let's have a look out here. Yeah, this room is... Like, we could put cars in here, since it is essentially a house for cars. But we could also fill it with other stuff. Making bank from selling all that stuff. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. Has anyone got snow? There's no snow here. Just a few days before Christmas and no snow. To be fair, it doesn't actually often snow before Christmas. It's usually like January, February time when it snows. But, you know, some people get the snow. We sure we need to sell their skateboard though? It's too late for that. It might have been a collectible signed by Tony Hawk himself. Too bad. And 1 and 2. Where's the rest of the bin bags? What window did I toss them out of? Eh. Here they are. Right, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Get them over here. One, 2, 3. There we go. Done. And then we cleaned up after ourselves. What more could you possibly need? Spray. So I've said about the new kitty that we have. And she is about 6 months old now. So she is an adorable little baby. And my mum said, like, how is she with the Christmas tree? Expecting that she would be, like, feral and scaling it all the time. I'm like, yeah, she gave it a sniff and walked away and never looked back at it again. And mum was like, what the heck? She said, my tree's been up, like, 2 hours and I've had to pick the cats out of them 75 times already. And I'm like, yeah, no, she don't care. So, yes, I have a new kitty. Myra, if you want to see what she looks like, are you in the Discord? If you want to see what she looks like, if you go to Discord, Pet Pics, Mochi is there. She is adorable, beautiful, adorable little ragdoll. She is so cute. And there are pictures if you would like to see. What's her name? Mochi. Her name is Mochi. It's an artificial tree. Your friend's cat climbs into the tree and just chills there. See, Pat's also never bothered with the tree, ever. But Pat's was, like, really old, right? She was old and chill, and she just was like, I'm too old to care about this tree. She was just happy to have a home, right? Because she didn't have one for many years. She was a little street cat. Right, let's put this here. I need to... Well, there's a big door on this house. Let me fill in this hole. Yeah. Yeah, the most Pats ever did was tap a bauble on the bottom, like the very bottom. She might give it a little tap, and then she'd be like, "Eh, that's it." And Mochi hasn't even done that. She gave it a sniff and was like, "Eh." I think she's just more interested in everything, like. Because, like, new house, new smells, new everything to explore. Plus, she just wants a cuddle. She just loves a snuggle. More than anything else, she just wants to snuggle. Where did this lamp wasn't here before? There we go. Right, we've done that. So, I think the door needs to move over, actually. Which is annoying, because now I've got to build the door back in. Oh, can I not? Oh, no, there's a light there. Hang on. I moved that there. Why can I not put this door in here? What is in the way? I do not know what is in the way, but apparently that door has to stay here. Okay, let me rotate it at least. Open, rotate. There we go. There we go. That gives us more space to work with. Drink a potion that turns me into a telepathic moose. Do you not know that I already am a telepathic moose? Why need a potion when already done? Okay, so what we're gonna do, let's decorate the living room for Christmas. So first of all, we should decorate the living room. Now, I'm not one of those people that, like, some people change their whole house for, like, the seasons. Not me. No, that's far too involved. I'm not gonna do that. But there are people that do. I know someone that lives near me, in fact, and she changes all of her accent stuff and everything depending on the season. Change the color of her house, and I'm just like, wow, that's dedication. I am absolutely not gonna do that. Do I like the red? No. Well, you know what? Doesn't matter if I like it. That's what this house is gonna have. Red floor. Oh, that is very, very red. It's fine. It's kind of like... It looks slippery. This looks like a slippery floor. Morning, Muffman! I'm doing well, thank you. I hope you are too. And you never have to apologize for that. I hope you're doing very well. Red floor to hide all the blood from the Holly Jolly homicides. What do you think happens in this house, Moosin? This is a lovely, lovely family-friendly house. Cut pattern. Let's see. Let's have some long planks, and then we will rotate them, and then we'll make them bigger. I think, like, yeah, like that. Oh, the clashing of the two woods. That is absolutely horrendous. Let's not have that. What if I just go with this one and change? Then what about this? Warm wood. Does that help? Right, this. The sleigh bells are ringing. Well, it's red as well. There we go. We're committing to the red room. The living room is going to be red in various shades. Therefore, I should change the... Oh, actually, you know what? Green door goes with, like, you know, Christmas-esque. Okay, put that there. There. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's very something. I don't know what the something is, but it's very that. Okay, want to rotate there. Dun 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 dun. I'm kind of matching the style, but changing the color. There we go. Uh-huh. Go this way. There we go. Along that. Lovely. Lovely. Done. That's very red. Letterwood looks like it belongs in a sauna. You know what they... What if, rather than being a bedroom, what if this was a sauna? What if we made that a sauna? It's not very sauna-esque, but we could sauna. Okay, bedroom or sauna? You could definitely... We'll pick. Which one would you prefer, bedroom or sauna? With an open window, in case you get too hot in the sauna. She is so pretty. I know, she's so cute. She's so cute. She's so snuggly. The reason I was late for stream today, I'm going to blame her, but it is true. The reason I was late for stream today is she just wanted to snuggle. And I was like, I can't say no to such a precious baby. I can't say no. She's too precious. Like, every time I moved, she'd put her paws back on me. And be like, no, more snuggle, please. So, so I was like, okay, we snuggle more. And I had my flu vaccine on Friday, and like it always makes me sleepy afterwards. And so I was on the sofa, and I fell asleep. And she just came and snuggled in. And Mr. Moose just said like that was the most adorable thing ever. Like just you sitting there, and she just comes and gives you a big snuggle and snuggles up into your arms and goes to sleep. And I was like, yeah, she's too cute. She's too cute. Okay, so we need, since we've got red wood, should we just go with green? Let's see. Like, because you know, red and green is Christmas, right? I don't think this is the right Christmas color. You know, maybe this is Christmas. I don't know. Oh god, this room is the worst room for if you're colorblind, because can you see any of the colors? No. Although actually, maybe it's the best room if you're colorblind, because this room's just brown. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I dislike the color of the green, but it's okay. Like, I like the color of the green, honk. I like the color of the green, but not kind of with this. But like, I've committed to it now. I've committed, so the green stays. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, do I want to make that green? Yeah, I do. Green, green, green. Why are you not turning green? Green and green. There we go. Green. And then do I just make that room, that wall back there green? Or do I leave that wall white? Actually, I think I'm going to leave that wall white, and then we're going to do something. This one. Around the top. Dun dun. Would you prefer to have a massive TV or a fireplace? Yeah, that's the only way I could get behind there, so I have to like put some paper on the wall. Let's see, wallpaper. I personally, fireplace. Yeah, like a fireplace, a cozy sofa, bookcase, and blankets. That's my idea of a lovely time. Like, big fireplace, cozy surroundings, cushions, blankies, sofa. I am a simple moose, right? I'm quite happy. Be snug, be comfy, eat food. That's all I really want. I am a girl of simple tastes. Flower stamp wallpaper. What if we do this? Make it bigger. Change the color to like, I think it was like this. And then change this one to like, God, that's horrible. Like, anyway, there we go. Cause then it matches, then it matches that. That is not the same color. That is a different color green. Hang on. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. Oh, wait, is it not green? I thought it was green. Maybe it's this green. Wait, hold on, which means it's probably that green. Is it that one? Yes, there you go. Oh, I really hate the stars. Let's change this to like, what if we go like barely red? They are red, but they're barely red. Yeah, there we go. It's hideous, but like it goes with the color that we're going with. Right, there we go. So we got this. There we go. Lovely. Dun, da, da. So I'm gonna make this room have a big fireplace. It's gonna have a big cozy fireplace. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. A fireplace on the stairs feels like a danger, but I don't know. Or should we turn this to a cozy little snug this side with the sofas? And a fireplace over there. Oh, maybe. Then you don't get much space to sit. But I think that'll be fine. So let's just bam, 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 bam. I realized I didn't do that. This. That. There we go. And there. Perfect. Okay. And done. Okie dokie. Right, so we want a sofa. The little one. Reminds you of your aunt's house when you're a kid. Specifically a kitchen, ugly wallpaper, massive win. So that's what it is. You gotta have the ugly wallpaper to go with it. The ugly wallpaper. The ugliest wallpaper we ever had was bright orange with crabs all over it. And we didn't pick that, I hasten to add. That was a place that we had at uni. It was beautiful. Also, Mr. Moose gave me some Reese's cupcakes. Not cupcakes, that was a lie. Peanut butter cups. I said cupcakes because I saw the word cup and immediately my brain filled in cake. So would anybody like a peanut butter cup? Because I'm attempting to open and I'm failing. Peanut butter cup. I can't get into them. Maybe I'm not allowed them. Oh, wait, never mind. I got it. No, I didn't. There I did. Haha! I will not be foiled by a peanut butter cup. I love them. They're delicious. I think they're smaller than they used to be, though. Yes, okay, I'll share. I'm chucking one your way, dude. Open wide. No, 100% these are smaller than they were last year. What the heck? And they're also kind of, like, weirdly hollow. They're no longer flat on the top. They kind of got, like, a little concave area. That's fine. Still delish. Mmm. Oh, I love peanut butter so much. Anybody who's allergic to peanuts, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But these are good. I forgot what I was looking at. Oh yeah, sofa. I want like one that's modular. Do they have modular? I can just have a... I didn't realize these were parts. Wheelchair ramp. Very accessible. I like that. They do not have what I was looking for. That's fine. Close that off. Back to seats. Oh, this is it. It's just not called modular. That's fine. Can I fit two in? No. What if I moved the wall over slightly? Oh, but then that wouldn't work, would it? Okay, well, I'll put the... it's fine. This side will be the cozy, snuggly side. Go there, and... one in the middle. Wait, I got the wrong colour. That one. It would typically be just slightly too small for what I was hoping. Alright, there, and there, and there. There we go. Fireplace. You're allergic? I'm sorry that you're allergic. I'll eat extra peanuts just for you. There are different sizes? Ah, okay, these are... Oh, okay, I see now. These are called snack size. I thought they were just the regular ones made smaller. Because honestly, everything's getting smaller. You like peanut butter? Find it gets too when we eat too much at once. I find that if I have too much peanut butter, I have to have milk to, like, counter it. It's not quite the fireplace that I wanted. It's nice though, but no. That isn't quite the... Not quite the fireplace I was going for. This one maybe. There we go. Bam! Big fireplace. Oh, hang on. That won't fit there because it sits forwards, right? Bam. Get rid of that. This one? Okay, that one does sit lower. That's great. We'll just go with this one. Turn on. There we go. Okay, nice big fireplace. I don't like this one. I don't like. Hang on. I like the traditional looking fireplaces, like this kind of one. Does that sits forward as well because it's got the. It needs a chimney. I don't have a chimney. Do we have one that doesn't need a chimney? Do you need a chimney? You do not need a chimney. Okay, good. This one doesn't need a chimney. This one feels like it kind of goes with the style of the house. There we go. There. No, I was wrong. It doesn't. This one probably does though. Yeah, there we go. That one goes with the style of the house. Okay. The large one's too much peanut butter at once. Medium and small ones of just the right amount. See, I find the little tiny ones aren't the best. You know, the mini ones? But these ones are good. But no, if I have like peanut butter on toast, usually I have peanut butter and jam on toast. Let's put this here. There you go. That. No. It's just not quite, it doesn't quite feel, it's fine. I feel like I want it to be like red. But maybe here? Yeah, there we go. That one? That one? No, that one. We're gonna go with that one. Right, close. Yeah, that's fine. And then what if I put like a little TV above the fireplace? Just a little one. Just like... If it sits to the side, it feels wrong. Massive one. Bam! Joshua! There you go. Then we have the best of both worlds. So we can sit and watch our obscenely large TV precariously balanced on top of a fireplace with a lit fire. That's not going to warp your screen at all. Definitely is. Your TV's going to get ruined. Now we need to Christmas. Where the heck do we put a Christmas tree in this house? I think the Christmas tree is going to have to go on the stairs. Little Christmas tree. It's gonna have to sit there because I don't know where else it's gonna go. Now, let me buy that, put it there for the time being. Where's the tree stand? I feel like a tree stand is like just a good way to stub your toe on the way up the stairs. Actually, not that well. Yeah, no, I don't like the stand. The tree will just have to be a sans stand, I think. Just perched in a corner. Maybe in a pot. How big is this one? That one looks like it might be the right kind of pot. How big is this? Oh, I think that's perfect actually. Right, let's change this to red. Mahogany? No, I want like American cherry. That was the wood that you've got everywhere else, I believe. Nope, I was wrong. That is not American cherry. It's Brazilian cherry. My bad. I'm sure they're very similar. I don't know enough about wood to know the difference. Right, go there. Up here, in the corner. Come on, in the corner. Let me put you in the corner. Come on. There. Christmas tree. Done. Christmas! If I tried to put a Christmas tree on the stairs, 100% I would walk into it, fall down the stairs, and break my legs. Like, absolutely not. My stairs do turn as well, so my stairs go up and around, so it, like, they're narrow at one point. Like, we were moving something yesterday, and Mr. Moose was like, hey, can you help me move this? I'm like, yeah, sure. He's like, yeah, I need you to go down past that way. It's like, the beds that you want me to stand on are approximately 1 inch wide. How? I can't do that. I will fall. And he's like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm like, I could just build my own tree. What was I looking for? Oh, yeah, presents. Let's put a little present. I feel like probably we shouldn't fill the stairs with presents, but here we are. Yeah, see, this is asking for you to break your legs. Maybe we'll put the presents by the fire, so they can just catch fire instead. Can I stack them? I can't. Just put them there. And then we'll have... Is there a tall present? Christmas crackers. Graham, what do you call Christmas crackers in Australia again? They're called something... I don't remember what they're called. But they're not called crackers. Bangers? No, it's not bangers. These things. I can't remember what you call them. Yeah, wait, I definitely saw. There's someone I watch who's Australian, and he said, he said the names of these things. I was like, I don't know what he's talking about, and then he showed one, and I was like, oh, crackers. So, what do you call these in Australia again? I'm trying to think, and I'm just drawing an absolute blank. I cannot think what you call them in Australia. Not thongs, that's shoes, but candy canes. Let's put a candy cane down here. Oh, you know what? 3 presents by the tree. You've always called them crackers, huh? Allow me to Google them. Okay. Okay, bonbons! That's the one! Bonbons! And like the person I was watching was talking about bonbons, and I was like the sweetie? That's what I was thinking. And then like showed the Christmas crack, and I was like, that's not a bonbon. And I'm like, huh, isn't it funny how we call things different things? Because yeah, to me, bonbons are sweeties. Can I squeeze this on here? Come on, let me squeeze you on. Let me squeeze you on. There, haha! The most Christmas. There we go, you can't even see them. You can't even see them. Right, can I put that on here? I mean, this is a massive fire hazard. Absolutely, I really should not hang this on here. Come on. Come on, I see you going green. There, haha, I win. Right. It doesn't want to let me do that. Okay, that's fine. I just put this like around here. Oh, but the chair's in the way, so that's not gonna work. Right, well, delete that. There we go. We've got a little bit of festivity going on. Size of this house looks like an average UK house. You're not wrong, Krim. Houses in the UK are significantly smaller than elsewhere in the world. Like, you are absolutely not wrong. Does this one fit if I do 1, 2, 3? Ah, it does fit. 4. There we go. Also, I've never hung things like this around my house. But I'm not tall enough to do that. There you go. So that's Christmassy. That's so festive looking. Lovely. We need like some kind of festive decor here. What do we have? Like just a garland with some... that goes in your door. Right, let me buy this and put it on the front door. Right, and Christmas. There we go. Is there anything else Christmassy I can hang up on the wall? We got stockings. They have advent calendars. They have Santa. Let's look at the winter stuff. Christmas present. Oh, it's a little one. Oh, that was what I wanted. I wanted a little one. I can just put, like, here. Okay, right. 4 presents. Your house considered small. A 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom house is like 600 meters squared. Yeah, see, no. No, houses in the UK are not big. They really aren't. Well, this wall decor. Am I supposed to... I don't think that's how the bell is supposed to sit. But alright. Why is the bell insisting I attach it like that? That's a crazy town. Alright, no, that's not how bells work. We can have a dangly bauble thingy. Dangle some baubles from this. No, it doesn't let me. 1, 2, 3. I don't know why. We're just adding more things. This makes it more Christmas. I can't dangle things here. You'll break your head. There you go. That's very Christmas now. What else would make it Christmas? Feels like it needs a coffee table. Yeah, not only are houses like smaller in the UK, but they're smaller and also expensive. Like it's housing in the UK is like crazy expensive. I don't like that mirror. The mirror is too big. Christmas rug. That's a good idea. Let's if I get a circle rug. Yeah. Okay, that one. And then we're going to change it. Wait, no, the color's fine, but we want snowflakes, if there is a snowflake one. Yes, there is. Okay, snowflake, but these colors are wrong. So I want this to be red. And then this to be white. There we go. Go in the middle. Bam, done. Christmas! Or should it be green because of the green wallpaper? I'm not sure. Let's get table. Table. Like a little coffee table. Dining table, small tables. Okay. Little coffee table. I'm not feeling that one. Kind of feel like this one. Nah, I was wrong. I changed my mind immediately. No, that was too big. Way too big. This one? I mean, it's a bit in the way. That's the problem. Not that one. That's just a bucket. It looks like a bucket, but it's not. And it's weird. What's this one? I don't love that one. Or just an accent table. We just have like just a table over here. I don't have space for an actual coffee table, so I'll put a little accent table and put a vase on here. But the vase is going to be green. And then I want a flower. And then, let's see. Maybe that is massive. A rose. There we go. A singular rose. I think they have coasters now. Not what I meant. I meant, like, you know, a table coaster. I think they call them doily. Yeah. A little table coaster. And we'll put glass. There we go. And a book. This one. Nice and cozy. There we go. Make a good choice making a certified flipper. Nothing is on fire. The room is cozy. I think it's good. Make the rug look like a big cookie. You can just buy that as an adult. Honestly, you can make the cookie rug. Maybe I'll do that in one of the bedrooms. Or in the kitchen. We can have a cookie rug. Cookie kitchen. Coochin? No, that doesn't sound right. Let's get some lighting. I'll get wall lamps, and then... I'm not really feeling any of these wall lamps. Maybe this one. I can't really rotate them, so... These are just kind of like ugly corner lamps. You can just buy that as an adult to the roller coaster. Yeah, I wish you could. You can imagine just equipping your house with just a roller coaster. Like, how awesome would that be? I don't know where I'm supposed to put the lights in this room. One. This doesn't feel like a good place to put the lights. I'll just put them here. This room doesn't have good lighting, but you don't need good lighting. Light switches. Let's wire this up. Right. 1 and 2 and... I don't love the lighting, but you know what? It's fine. Because, let's be honest, you're going to just use the mood lighting for your fireplace anyway. So, done. Right? This is cozy enough. This is not... This feels Christmas. This feels like Christmas, I think. It's cozy. You got Christmas tree. You got garlands. You got presents. What's in the presents? Don't know. Should I try and build a coaster in the garden? The Christmas roller coaster. That's good. Wait, that could be what the garage is. Why have garage when you can have a roller coaster room? Okay, this is the roller coaster room. 200 paper wasps in the presents. I would hate that. Wasps are basic. Oh, I just typed that wrong. Wasps are basically just rubbish bees. Right, that goes up. Oh, that's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Okay, we can't have a coaster in the garage. it's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. So that's on me. That's on me. I can't get there. Right. Am I in the way? I can't build a roller coaster. I need a bigger place to build a roller coaster. That's fine. We'll just have a random... That's fine. We'll build a roller coaster another time. They discovered a new species of bee in Australia. Is it nice bee or bad bee? Because I'll be honest, pretty much everything in Australia dangerous. I have a feeling like it's going to be Danger Bee. Called the Lucifer Bee? Yeah, if you're going to call it the Lucifer Bee, it's a bad bee. I'm calling it now. Bad bee. For rent? Nah, salt. Salt and bee. Not dangerous, just a honeybee with a horn growing on its head. That sounds fun. Cute. Turn the lights on. Selling everything in the garden. They're not keeping anything. Anything they had previously, nah, gone. Gone. It's gone, gone. I only called the Lucifer because of scientists. Honestly, Krim, I just expected it to be dangerous because everything in Australia is out to kill you. Like, if it doesn't bite your face off on sight, it will just poison you. That's my that's my understanding of Australia. Everything wishes you to be perished. And I think you'll find that most Brits probably think that is Australia. It's England, but dangerous. Ah, been thrown. Kate Prendergast named it because she was watching the TV show Lucifer. Named it seeing. Okay, that's fun. That's a fun origin story of being called the Lucifer Bee. I like that. I like that. Okay, this is gonna be the dining room. You know what? Let me quickly make it so that it's light. It's become too bedtime. Hold on. Let me sleep until morning. Go. Have a whole house that I could sleep in, but nah. Put a futon on the floor outside. Sleep there. You can tell this is in fact not Australia because otherwise all the things would eat you. Okay, so we need... Wait, do kangaroos come out at night or are they daytime only? I don't know enough about kangaroos. I feel like I need to do more, you know, more in-depth understanding of kangaroos. Tables, there we go. Dining tables. Probably... I don't like the patterning on that. Like a rectangle table, but not too big. Like this one. There we go. And then have it like dark wood, Brazilian walnut, purchase. There we go. And then chairs. Sofa, benches, and chairs. There we go. Just this one. Just the plain chair. The chair called Martin. I don't know anyone called Martin, actually. Martin, I don't think Martin's a very common name. Or at least not a very common name around here. Oh yeah, I like that. I like the mixture of the two. She also discovered a new species of bee and named it Leoproptus zephyr because she saw the bee had a dog-like snout and named it after her dog Zephyr. Okay, I love the fact that she just names it after stuff she likes. That's so fun. I really like that a lot, actually. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Cracker. I can't type, but it's okay. It worked out what I was trying to say. Snowflakes, but... change this one to... oh, red. Ah, that's beautiful. Right, there we go. Cracker. That's not gonna fit next to that thing. Cracker. This person doesn't get a cracker. No cracker for you. Put it there temporarily, and I'm gonna move this plate. So I can give you a cracker. There we go. Cracker. Actually, I think probably these are supposed to be across the top of the... I don't really know. Where's the appropriate place setting for a cracker? Not a clue. But by the side is the only place it's going to fit. Oh my god. Typing is not a strong point, apparently. Fork. Fork. And fork. And knife. Knife. I always struggle with setting the table because I eat technically backwards. I eat left-handedly. And then whenever I set the table, I have to be like, which way do people normally hold their forks? And 9 times out of 10, I will set the table wrong. Like, it's not intentional. I don't mean to. I'm not even left-handed. Well, I'm actually ambidextrous. But, like, I eat left-handedly. I do most things right-handedly, except for... Actually, no, I do most things left-handedly, except for I write right-handedly. Turkey. Is there a turkey? There is! Bam! Turkey. It's too big. Okay, I'm gonna put that here. It's ready to roll. Boom. Just turkey. It's so massive. The table looks like really incorrectly set because of the crackers. Yeah, that's fine. Needs a spoon as well. You're right-handed in everything but brushing your teeth. See, isn't it funny how we have, like, preferences for, like, different things? Like, I can write with my left hand as well, but it's a little bit messy, but, like, my regular writing is a bit messy anyway, so what difference should that make? What, I just clip that into there, clip that into there, and clip that into there. Bam! Now everyone's got a spoon as well. It is in your plate, and your plate might explode, but that's okay. Oh, look how festive the living room is. It's so cozy. Festivities. Okay, right, we got that. I'm gonna put a tree. I can't put a tree. There's no corners. I can't put a tree anywhere. There's no corners in this house. A small table, but it's like a table big enough for 3 people. I can't really fit much more of a table in because then they wouldn't be able to get in. As it is, this person here can't walk next to their chair. This person can. Alright, here, there's that. So there's not space for a tree here, so I'll just have to put like a wall tree. So if I hang wait. I saw something. I have a feeling that these are. I can just like build my own tree on the. I can just build a tree on the wall. Right, here we go. Let's build a tree. Okay, the precise placement is that. Alright, well, guess we're building a tree like this. 1. Okay, and then tree. And then that. Oh dear. Yep. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yes, there we go. And, okay. Right, alright, okay. There we go. Right, that's beautiful. Wait, let's give it some fingies. Hang on. Why will it not let me, like, quarter turn this? Why do I have to have it like this? Like stapling chicken with the thighs together to make a full chicken. That is exactly what I'm doing. Right, let's this one. And then like, can I not like flip this? Nope, that's not an option. Alright, right, there we go. Yep. Wow, this is yep. Okay, I'll put that there. Yep. Okay, right, we're getting somewhere. Okay, they got that bit. This is lit. I never said art was my strong point, okay? Just bear that in mind. Ah, I can flip! I can flip it like this. Okay, there we go. So now... It doesn't want to go on there. Why won't you go on there? Okay, there. Why? Okay, right there. There you go. Okay, good. Now we're getting somewhere. There we go. And then there. And then... Yep. Nice full tree. There we go. Look, that looks just like a tree. Then this bit, and then we'll just sort of tuck that in there. Can I? No. Hang on, let's this one. We'll flip it, there we go. That goes like that. And like that. That goes there, there we go. Okay, now it's looking like a tree. And then we're gonna move this up here. Actually, no, we're gonna move this. We're gonna rotate it. We're gonna match this side. I can't because that one's there. Hang on, let me move this. Alright, we'll match this side here. There we go. And then this one goes here. Then I get another one of those. And then we're gonna stick that on this side. There we go. Yep. I'm feeling it. Why are you not going to the right place? There. Come on. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to shove that in there. And then this one. There we go. Look at that. It's a tree. It's a tree. Christmas has arrived. And then there's even baubles that I can hang on it with this weird bell that has to hang. Like, hang on. We can hang a pine cone on here. There you go. We can hang a pine cone here. Yep. And here. Come on. Yep. There we go. And this massive bauble, this can go like... There we go. Christmas. I'm sure this is what the devs wanted, right? This feels like that's how they expected the tree to be made. Is there a star? Please tell me there's a star. No, no one says star. Okay, right. Then we'll put Patrick on the tree. There we go. Bam. Hold up, is this one? That one might be better. Hang on. Hold up. There we go. Right, that's more Christmas tree-ish. There we go. Bauble. Very crumpled. Exactly. What if we hang a baby sock on it? Oh, I can't like hang it on the wall. Okay, fine. I was prepared to hang a tiny sock on that. Oh, candy cane. There we go. Right, that's festive. That's really big. Ornament. Here we go. We can hang this. Where is it? Why are you down there? Hang on the wall. Come up. Why are you trying to be on the floor? That is inconvenient. Get up here. There we go. Can I just put it on this tree? No. Okay. I was looking at it like, oh yeah, that looks so good. Alright, here we go. And then I can put a tree on a tree. We'll have treeception. I don't want the tree on a tree. That looks silly. That's where I draw the line. Come on. How did I manage to hang a tree on there, but I can't hang anything else on there? Okay, that doesn't want to hang on that. What about the... So I can only hang it in that one specific... I can't even hang it back in that one specific place. Okay, let me put that... What the heck is happening? Why will you not? I do not understand. What is it doing? Why is that not allowed? Okay, well, I'll just put you there temporarily. Okay, right, this one. You let me hang you up? They're kind of massive. Why won't you let me hang it up? Won't let me hang it up! No! How on earth did I get the tree to hang on here? I guess that was a one-off that was allowed. Well, that's fine. That looks very festive anyway. And now we need a pot for it to sit in. But I'm probably not going to be able to, like... What if I build a pot? Hang on, what if I... Then we'll rotate it a little bit more. Yep. And then we'll go this way. Yep, there we go. Right, and then we'll put that there. And there. There. And then... There. Look at that! The most Christmas tree! That's the most Christmas tree that ever did tree. Nothing screams Christmas like this. This is... It's definitely not a sad Christmas tree, okay? Just gonna put Patrick in here. There we go. Yeah, I think that's a very Christmas tree. Candy. I want more of these. Can I change? No, I can't. I'll just buy another one. Will you let me go on there anywhere? No. No. Alright. Fairy lights. There we go. Can I just put these anywhere? There we go. So, okay, so I can just put them... Festive! It's so festive. There you go. Decorated, baby. Like from afar, you would think that was absolutely a Christmas tree, right? You'd be like, "Oh yeah, look at that Christmas tree over there. That's so festive." If you were just outside, hang wait, let me show you. Like if you were just outside walking past, let me give you a glimpse of it from the outside walking past. You're just outside walking past, you're like, oh yeah, look at their festive Christmas tree with their fairy lights. So festive. Definitely real. What do you mean it looks brilliant? What do you mean? I mean, yes, you could have an actual tree or you could have a wall tree. I think it's great. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna keep the wallpaper color, the paint color in here as well. Actually, I'm feeling like it goes well. You know what we need? We need a clock. You need to know when it's time to consume. So let's go with... I don't like any of these clocks. Just have a regular... Just a regular smegular clock. And we'll just put it... It's just not big enough. That's the problem. I feel like I want a big clock. Like, my kitchen clock is a big clock, which Mr. Moose admittedly doesn't like. But that'll do. There we go. Right, you got a clock so you can tell the time. I don't like the color of that. It doesn't go with the house. The red doesn't really go either. Just go black. Done. Needs a grandfather clock. All we really have is like this one. It does mean that you can't get into your chair. So okay, let's slap a grandfather clock there. There's like this one that you hang on the wall, which is not a grandfather clock. You want to play Fortnite, but you don't want to at the same time? What's stopping you, Krim? These are all the wall clocks. Hang on. This one. We have this big grandfather clock. Bam. I've been playing too much Fortnite, I won't lie. It's a problem. Oh god, bright yellow. Blue? No. That one. And then we'll make it like... Oh god, no, don't do that. We'll make it green. And then... base. And also... green. I hate the green. I hate the green so much. Right, there we go. That and that. That. There you go. Close. Confirm. Done. It's horrible. School holidays, too many sweaty kids playing at this time. That is fair. There is a lot of sweatiness. However, the Simpsons season was exceptionally sweaty. This season is a bit more chill. I have actually managed to win a couple of times, which I did not last season. Okay, how do we make the kitchen Christmas? Wow, that's massive. Okay, right. All of those were a lot bigger than I was expecting them to be. Okay, let's make the kitchen bigger, better. Done. Floor decor. Oh, we need a welcome mat. Let's go. Bum, 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 bum. Welcome. Welcome. Come in. Make yourself at home. Please don't set fire to anything in the home. Those are presents, not kindling. Thank you. Alright. Hi, Patrick. What color should we do this kitchen? I think we just need a refresh of the colors. Bum 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 bum. The blue. No. The colors are not the right color. Well, maybe the colors are. I don't know. That looks kind of bathroomy, but alright. So aggressively bright. And actually, no, I feel like I should stick with the red theme. I should stick with red. Stick with the red theme. And sell. And sell. There we go. This kind of looks like a diner. And the paint. Color. That's not the color. I cannot change the color. Oh, because this is grey paint. This is not the paint I thought it was. Paint, we'll go with that one. No. Yeah, that one. Squish. Do I want that color? I don't think I do. I think I want like a more brown color. Like this one. But here, there, that one. There we go. Very imposingly dark kitchen. Lovely. Do you like being able to see when you cook and eat? Tough! You don't get that in this house. Done. Over here. Perfect. All the way down. Every time I say all the way down, my brain is telling me that I should do the round thing and go all the way down. Nah, if you've seen Good Mythical Morning, maybe you know the bit I'm referring to, but for some reason, every time I say go all the way down, all the way down. Wow, this is very dingy. Okay, very dingy, but that's okay. We will Christmasify it and make it less dingy. Probably. I mean, the blue strip is really adding something. I'm not sure what the something is, but it's adding it. If you do want to play sometimes though, Krim, hit me up. I'll play. You can carry me. I'm terrible. I do like the self-reboot things at the moment though. They're fun. Just toss yourself on the back of a van and hope no one shoots you while you're in there. Herringbone sub. I think I could put these in and just make them a little bit bigger. Because then it kind of matches that. And if I put this as the accent, yeah. There we go. But I'm going to put this all the way around the kitchen, not just there. Ah, I see what the problem is here. If I go up higher, I have to partake in that. And that looks silly. Okay. Well, guess I'm erasing a line. Meow. Meow. The perils of the different shapes needing you to like fill in the whole of a particular shape. There we go. One. Blah, 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 blah. I didn't put any on there. There. Done. Okay. Good. Good. Well, good's probably not the right word, but done. Mr. Moose is the carry. He is. Actually, no. Do you know who's the carry? My youngest. The mooseling is the carry. And he knows it as well. Da, 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 da. Kids tend to be the best, that is true. I would love to say I taught him everything he knows, but let's be real, that is not the case. Okay, right, that's that done. It's horrible. And sell, and sell, and sell. Done. Let's get a kitchen in here. Right. Alright, put that there. And then we'll get a cooker in. I'm going to change the color of all of this once it's done. Let's get a cooker in first. Cooker. I think the cooker's small. That one bigger. No, the ruler's that size. Okay, cooker. Cabinet. A sink. Ah, that doesn't fit. Why is there always this tiny little knobble that doesn't fit? Like, how am I always getting this as a situation where it just doesn't quite fit? Let's go with this one. I think this one's too big. Put that there. Yeah. That there. Let's insert you into this hole. There we go. Done. Have to sell this. Sell. And then that's the fridge. You have two fridges if you have that though. Wait, hang on. Does the sink fit there? Technically, yes. Perfect. Let's get rid of that and I'll put a fridge over here. A tall fridge. 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 I can't spell fridge. 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 Glorious fridge. Filling in the hole. You're a fridge. There we go. Done. Should I put some like... Maybe I should put some units over here. And then sell this. And then this kitchen can be... What is it? Brooks. There we go. Let's get all the things inside. So... This cabinet here. It's too big! It hangs out over the edge. That's not convenient. This one. Who's she gonna do? Not my fault words are hard. Not my fault that I can't type. But I guess it is kind of my fault. But shh. It's okay. Oh, it's the wrong way. Okay. Okay. We'll just like have some. Let's see. I didn't quite put it up to the wall. There we go. Do that. Do that. Another one. Another one bites the dust. That's a fridge. That's a dishwasher. That's a cabinet. Done. It doesn't fit! Why is I'm always left with this tiny little hole? And then this one. Okay, and done. There we go. Good, 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 good. So this kitchen, it is compact, but like there's lots of side space that you can work with here. Hob. Nope. Cooker. Nope. What's it called? If it's not an oven, it's not a hob. Stove. Every single time I try and remember, like, what do they call it in this game? That one. Let's get some cupboards. Okay. 1, 2, 3, A tiny little cupboard in a corner again. Sell this. See, this is something. There is actually no tiny little cupboards to fill in the holes. So... this one? There we go. I hate how that looks, but that's fine. Then we have a cooker hood that will fit in as well. One. And singular one, like this one. To go there. I don't think the cooker hood's gonna fit. Wood. Oh, it will. There we go. Perfect. Done. Oh, whoops. Oh, stretch. Oh, there we go. Pop my shoulders. I don't know if you heard my back pop then, but it popped pretty darn loud. Okay, I've apparently turned on a caps lock utensil. Why is that? Okay. Cooking. What is it under? Kitchen accessories. Oh, they're just individually named. Okay. Can I put like a utensil holder? Right, drying rack. I'm gonna put that here. That's kind of inconveniently there, isn't it? Let's not. We don't get that now. Spice rack. Put that there. And also, actually, should I put that here? Because it's right next to where you cook. It's the most convenient if you have it there. And a cutting board, which I'll put like here. To be fair, this corner here is kind of useless, but I'm gonna put that there. Knife. Big knife. There you go. Carrot. You ready to prepare the carrots? How do you like your carrots? Fresh and cold? Do you like them roasted? Boiled? Raw? I'm partial to carrots in any variety. Ooh, egg. Let's put the eggs in the fridge. Even though technically I don't need to keep my eggs in the fridge, but I do. There you go. Thank you for the like! The reason I'm called glow stick. I can't help that I'm crunchy. A bumper car? How did I not know that this existed as an item? Where can I put this? Wait, we have a garage! Normal people have regular cars. I have a bumper car. Oh, that is perfect. That is perfect. This is my mode of transport. There we go. I can't get through the kitchen. Hang on. Boop. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh, I could have this kind of spice rag. Or some scales, that's useful. Oh, sorry. A sauna bucket, that doesn't really feel like a kitchen accessory, but you know. Travel mic, a honey dipper. What if we just have a coffee machine? Wait, no, toaster. The kitchen is red, but that's the wrong kind of red. What if we change the red? Like it is that kind of color. And then we change it to... There we go. Put that in there. There we go. Coffee! Oh, I could just have a coffee pot? Beans then? Bean. Why did the M press so many times then? Beans. No. Why is coffee not appearing when I type coffee? I know coffee is a thing. I know coffee is a thing! Why is it not here? My coffee- my bag of coffee. There you are. I was just being blind. Red kitchen needs red coffee. Okay, right, there we go. So we've got the coffee machine and the that. There we go. We do need some cooking utensils. Hang on, accessories. Here we go. Kitchen accessories, spice rack. Thank you. Spatula. It's called Pipit. That's so cute. More spice racks. Meat tenderizer. Dish soap. You have red. Let's go with this one. Purchase. I'll put that here. That's some big dish soap. Okay, I'll put that in the kitchen cupboards. Bam. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Muffin tin. I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Muffin tin. Make some muffins. Do you like to muffin? Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! Yes, I know the Muffin Man. Who lives on Drury Lane. Always comes in my head. Ah, you know what? That is the most Christmassy kitchen towel I've ever seen. Okay, I can't find like a... Can I put... I feel like I probably can't put that into there. No. Can I? No. Okay, well that's fine. Let me change the color. These are... They would definitely have darker ones in this kitchen. Right, so... Cooking utensils... Oh, hang on. They should just be on the... Yeah, there we go. Why are the spoons on that? There we go. They do kind of need like a hook or something that you hang them from, but that's fine. Why are you not going where I want you to go? Okay, it can either be higher or lower. Alright, spatula. You are the wrong color, my dear. You don't go with what I'm putting on the wall. Alright, where's my spatula at? Spatula, spatula, where are you? You're the wrong color, doobie-doo. I don't think that's the right color either. There we go. You did a face reveal to someone? How did you find it? There we go. I just have all of those like that. And then I'm gonna put like a... They said you're a cutie patootie. That's because you are, kittens. Come now. Shelf. Pegboard shelf? That is not the one. Well, I can say with very, what's the word? With great confidence that everyone here is indeed cute. Strip. That one, but we'll have, like, dark wood. Put it there. Probably should... To there we go. And then let's hang these on here a little bit more. Spread them out a bit. There. There. That does not want to go where I'm trying to get it to go. Like, why on earth does this spoon only want to sit, like, in the wrong place? Okay, well, that's fine. We've got those there. There we go. And let's put some spices in here. Spice. There we go. I'll be honest, these spices look kind of gross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Second row. 8, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. Boom. Spices. Okay, we got that over there. This kitchen's looking nice. How do you make the kitchen look festive? Let's look at decoration. Let's look at occasional decorations winter. There's something I can like stick on the side to be Christmas flavored. I have one of these. Put this on here. There you go. Boom. Immediately it's more Christmas. We should probably take Patrick and put Patrick in there. There we go. Sorry, Patrick. You are not Christmassy enough. Let's put you over there. Done. We'll have Christmas tree. There we go. Actually, wait, no. Christmas trees on the windowsill. Bam. 1. And 2. There we go. Christmas already. Perfect. What if we have a cute little Christmas nativity scene? 1. Two. And here. And also animal. Done. Boom. Christmas. Chocolate. Whoa, he's so big. Holy smolies. I was not expecting him to be so big. I don't know about where other people are from, right? But in England, Christmas Santas are not 6 foot tall. Like, they're just not. They're not. Chocolate Santas are not 6 foot tall. Mistletoe. Let's put some mistletoe. Here, there you go. You have to smooch on the way into the kitchen. Mwah, on the way past, there we go. Let's see. What else have we got that we can decorate our kitchen with to make it look the most Christmas? There you go. That's very festive now. Look at that. Lit and everything. Like cookies, maybe? I mean, cookies aren't exactly Christmas, but they are tasty. Can't really put garlands in kitchen. That's like asking for fire. What if I put around this? Stop flipping. Dang it. Nope. Okay, every time I try and put it on there, it rotates. Okay, it does not like where I'm trying to put it. That's fine. That is absolutely not a problem. It's fine. I'm not offended at all. Right, there you go. I like the cute little Christmas garland. That's very small and cute. We could put this on the table with a candle in it. Right. Yes, so you got Expedition 33. Haven't played the other 32 games. Well, you know what? Time to investigate. I don't feel like this is a Final Fantasy situation where where they're just the final is not actually real. Right, gingerbread. Let's see, there you go, gingerbread house. Everybody knows at Christmas you just have like piles of Yule logs on your kitchen counter. That's a big lie. On Christmas Eve, I'm making our Yule log. It's gluten free, but let me tell you right now, damn good. I have a feeling, a sneaking suspicion, mayhaps, Ottilie, that those probably aren't going to be, aren't probably going to be made. I wonder why. I have a feeling that that's not going to happen. Does this room look festive enough? I don't really know how to make your kitchen festive. My kitchen is not festive. My kitchen is just a kitchen. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I haven't changed the colors of these. I was gonna change the color of them, wasn't I? That was what I was gonna do. Right, change. Okay, so is there like a red one? There's not a red one, but how about this one will help me determine? Nah, it's fine. Okay, so countertop, obviously it's gonna be like that color. Yeah, there we go. Metal, red. That. This one, metal, red. Yep. Full set. If I just go with red and red, there we go. And then this, the base is not going to be oak, it's going to be, oh, Brazilian cherry. There we go, that's the colour that we wanted. And the front is also going to be, surprise, Brazilian cherry. Close, confirm. Oh, there we go, that's absolutely horrible. Let's change the top, actually. Countertops need to be maybe a little bit darker. Yeah, there we go. Copy and paste, 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 paste. No, I changed the color of this. I did not mean to do that. Paste, 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 paste. Why do I hate the kitchen even more now? God, I hate it even more than I did when it was the other color. Paste. I have stretched and then I crunched. Okay, let's change this. Red. Yep. Perfect. Confirm. And then let's copy, paste. Bam. Done. Paste. Change that. There was a preset, that one. Bam. Confirm. The kitchen is aggressively red and I don't like it. I actually kind of liked the kitchen the way it was before, with like the generic brown. But there you go. Now it flows through the rest of the house. The downstairs is very red and green and pink. That's okay. Back to lurking. Thank you for the lurk, Holly. Do good things. Don't burn down any buildings. Okay, we need to finish one more room. I think we should finish this bedroom. And this bedroom slash bedroom or sauna? Bedroom or sauna? Can we make it a sauna? I think we should make it a sauna actually. Let me right, this is gonna be a sauna, so let's decorate the sauna. Finishes wood. Neutral wood. This kind of color or this kind of color? That color feels kind of saunery. That style. Bam, bam, boom, boom. There you go. Yeah, that feels kind of saunery. You know, you get a lovely Christmassy house and a sauna. Put that here. Depending on how quickly I can like make the sauna, might even have time to do one more room. Maybe the bathroom. Let me like delete this door because we're gonna put a sauna door in instead. I can hear the fireplace roaring away, and it just kind of sound like something's on fire somewhere because, you know, fireplace. But because of the number of houses I've built with just random fires somewhere, I'm like, something's burning. Should we be concerned? Nah. Okay, let's look for a sauna door. Sauna. The sauna door is not there. Okay, doors. Dang it, it doesn't fit. Alright, there we go. I gotta slap an extra bit of brickwork in. That's fine. Whoop! Let's fill in the holes. Be-dum. 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 Filling it in. Da-da-da-da-da-da. There you go, done. Okay, and this and that. Put this in here. Whee! Done. Lovely. And then surfish. So that came out weird. What's the wood that I'm currently using? This one, I believe. Change it. Let's change the cut pattern for the floor. What if we have like this? Yeah. Yep, that's good sauna floor, I think. I don't know. I don't have a home sauna. Put that there. There. There we go. Right, good, done. And then cell and cell. Good. Very claustrophobic. Right, and sauna. I wrote sauce. My brain was like, sauce. I was in ketchup mode apparently. Even though I'm not even like big on ketchup, but like my brain was just, yeah, ketchup. Put that here. There we go. Boom. Do I have... Do you fit in that corner? You do. Good, good. There we go. 1 and 2. Where's the sauna sauce? I feel like you shouldn't have sauce in a sauna. I feel like that's going to be not good to consume. Or very questionable items. That's the wrong color. Why did that not pick the right color? That color. Okay, and then sauna. Sauna. I don't overly enjoy being in a sauna. It does not do good things for my asthma. Like, Heike's like, do you like breathing? Yes? Well, don't use the sauna then. Why is this bit so tall? Oh, well, that's fine. Okay, so you can come over here. There's this tiny little gap here, which is very irritating. There's a little tiny hole. Oh, what if? What if? Actually, I have an idea. Right. What if I just fill in that back wall just a smidge? Is your sauna not quite the right size for you? That's fine. I'll just shove an extra wall in the way. Let me tuck this over here. Move this. Move that. Cool. And then I'm just going to build an extra bit of a wall. Come on. All the way to the top. All the way to the top! How dare you not let me build all the way to the top? That's actually the audacity of you not letting me build all the way up. Moose of the hammer? What will she do? Watch out. That's what you should do. Beware. It doesn't want me to build here. The audacity of the game not wanting me to build there. Well, I'm going to build there anyway. Triangle. Like, What is the, like, I'm sure it's like in building bits, architectural elements. There's got to be like a triangular bit. Let me look for this one. Here we go. Prism. No, it's the wrong way around. No, that's not quite what I want. Hold up. Hang on. Hold up. Hang on. Nope. 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 No. Nope. Nope. No. Nope. 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 Maybe. On that. Rotate. There we go. Haha. Where there's a will, there's a way, baby. Okay. I don't have any more of this wood. Damn it. Buy this. Do that. Decorate. You watch this not solve my problem. Bam. Alright. And then... it solves my problem. See, this is the thing, right? When the square footage of the room slightly doesn't like what I'm putting in there, then you just get a smaller room. Then your room gets smaller. That's on you. Sucks to be you. I just feel like that. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so we got this here. Sauna. We'll put a little thermometer here. And a timer here. And a heater. I have absolutely done that before, Umbral. Like, I have done that. Can and will. Sauna bucket. What if I chuck this, like... I don't know, why do you need a sauna bucket for? Yeah, I don't think you need a sauna bucket. Do you need a sauna bucket? What if I just chuck it here? The sauna bucket gets its own chair. Can I put that in there? Do I hang it on the wall? What do I do with the spoon? What if I pick that up and throw it? Am I not allowed to throw it? Dang. I wanted to throw it. I wanted to throw the spoon. I'll just put it there. There we go. Sauna floor. There's no space for a sauna floor. Nope, no space for that. Also, I don't know why there's a random curve. Let me just... boop! Done. Okay, we got the sauna done. Is there sauna lighting? No. Wall lamps. I feel like... ooh, sauna lamp. What's a good sauna lamp? Like a... this kind of thing, really. And then we'll just go with that. And we'll put this, like... here. You get one singular light. This one. And 1 and 2 and done. And on. There you go. Sauna. But when you just have, when you're a fancy pantsy person, you just have a sauna in the corner of your house. There we go. Do I have, like, you know what? I do have time. I have time to do this bathroom. Do I keep the color scheme that's currently in here? I kind of don't like it, so I'm kind of feeling, no, I should not. Color scheme of the bathroom. I know kittens would pick green. Alright, tiles. Let's look at... so should we make, like, the most hideously ugly bathroom we can? Let's buy these. We're gonna go with this. We're gonna go hodgepodge patchwork. There we go. I'm just replacing the tiles that are currently here. One, two, one, two. Right, lovely. That's already looking like I missed bits. There we go. Right, we've got that. Actually hurts to look at. Perfect. Then cube illusion tiles. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yes, now we're talking. There we go. All around the top too. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. And along here. And under here. There we go. That is absolutely abhorrent. Actually, genuinely really hurts to look at. I love it. And last but not least, what should we put on the bottom? I feel... Oh, gold tiles. What if we just go gold? But there's no... That doesn't really accent that. What about overlapping aggressive shapes? A checkerboard, but make it big. Thank you for the chair, kittens! 100,000 hydrates! I cannot have 100,000 hydrates, but I can have one big drink. I had a really big drink. Really, really big drink. There is green on... Hang on, wait, let's look at these tiles. Should I leave it like this? And then just change the bottom? More, if I drink more, I'll have to pee. Right, I'll change these. Color, this one. Sea green. Warm green. Nah, let's go... Yep. Oh, it's so aggressively something. There we go. This room hurts to look at. Okay, right, here we go. Yep, yep. Should I make it bigger? I feel like I needed to make the pattern bigger. Bam, bam. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, it needs some dark to tie in the colors, I think, actually. So this... Oh, yeah, that's probably going to be it. Oh, yeah, there we go. That ties in the green everywhere else. All right, there we go. What a bathroom this is. Magnificent. Done. Okay, then sell. There we go. Woof. Okay. Toilet. Toilet. But make it green. Not that green, no. That green is wrong. Oh, hang on. That one's right. I feel it. This one is the right one. Toilet? What toilet was that one? Was it this one? No. Why is it not classified as a toilet? What the heck? Hang on. Bathroom. Toilet. Why is the toilet that I picked not coming up as a toilet? Maybe it's this one. Why is it coming up? Why? No. Sometimes the sorting feature of this. Very strange. Let me... Okay, this is called this one. So if I find this, there we go. Now we'll find the sink in the same thing. And it can be green. There we go. And then, if we copy and paste, there you go. Why is the toilet not the right color? Okay. There we go. Confirm. Right, so we've got the toilet and sink, which is beautiful. Mirror. Mirror on the wall. Let's get a cabinet And fill it with... What would you expect to find in your bathroom? Things? Bananas, obviously. That's where I keep my bananas. Oh, can I fit another one in there? No. Even if I turn it? No. 1, 2. I won't be able to close it if I do that. Okay, a banana and like a little apple. There we go. That is absolutely what people expect to see when they open up your bathroom cabinets. And to be fair, that's what they get for snooping. If you snoop in someone's stuff and you see something weird, you can't mention it because you're snooping. That's a you problem if you're doing that. Ow! Oh, my shoulder's cracked. Oh, sorry. Mr. Moose is just telling me that he's going out. Bye-bye, darling. Love you too. Bye-bye. Get this one. Put it down there. Should we put a shower over here? Let's put a shower. This bathroom can have a little shower in it. Need a little shower room. Oh, did you hear my shoulder pop? There you go. Put a shower behind the door. One of these. Put that in there. There we go. An audible shower, an audible shoulder pop. I'm crunchy. I'm like uncomfy. Towel. A towel rack, and we'll put that there, and also a hook. I'm gonna put like a little hook. There we go. Wall hook. Can I put this? I can put it on the door. Okay, on the door, and then robe. Gown. Okay. Clothes. What I'm really looking for, what's it called? Like a dressing gown, a robe. I don't know what I should call it. I don't think they have one, I guess. Accessories, fashion. Coat. You won't really have a coat in your bathroom. That would be really weird. Santa outfit. I guess this is the closest to what I'm looking for. I just want like a dressing gown. So if I just hang this on here. Can I hang this on here? No. I'm not allowed to hang that on there. Therefore, that is not allowed. Can I hang anything on there? No, that hook is not allowed to be. Probably because it's on the door. Okay. That's fine. There's a hook there for you to hang your dressing gown on so you can have a little shower. Towel. One of these towels. A green one. Let's change the green. Like. That green. There we go. Bam. Did I delete the light switch in here? I might have done. Let me get another switch. Switch. Put that. I probably shouldn't put the light switch in the shower. That is incredibly unsafe. 1, 2. Boom. There you go. There's your bathroom. It's very something. There's no toilet paper. Let me get some toilet paper. Put that on there. Maybe I should put one of these in here too. No, there's no space for toilet paper in there because there's too many bananas. Okay, well, there's no spare toilet paper. Only banana. Oh, you can see- no, the floor! I accidentally messed up the floor. Okay, I see the problem here. Okay, let's this up. Buy that. There we go. 1, 2. There we go. And nope. Sell. Done. And open. I should probably put a blind in the bathroom. Blind. Apparently it's not called blind. What is it called then if not a blind? Fence. Is it just... Is it just a curtain? Cover? The thing I'm looking for, what is it, like accessory decorations? A roll? Maybe it's under roller? No. What are they called if not blinds? I definitely know them as called blinds. I don't know what the alternative word for them is. There's a door. Maybe it'd just be under the same category as... Like... No. This? Shade, maybe? Yes, there you go. Window shade. I feel like we should probably have, because we've got that like super like jiggly wiggly pattern, we should have more jiggly wiggly patterns like this. Done. Let's have more clashing patterns on our windows. Perfect. Done. There you go. So now we can see P. You know what else we haven't done? There's no windows in there. The sauna's lovely. The sauna is lovely, I will say so. The dining room is dingy as heck. There's no lighting in here. But look at the lovely festive lights on the definitely not janky tree. They're brilliant. Even if I do say so myself. Right, the light switch, but there's no... Wait, let me move this. Put that next to this. And then like a chandelier or something in. If you want to feel fancy. Lighting. Ceiling. It's so massive. Yeah, there you go. It's like, it is too big. That is too big. That is aggressively too big. And then your kitchen's so dingy in comparison. That's fine. Actually, the kitchen, I don't hate the kitchen in this lighting, actually. This lighting's kind of fine. It kind of looks a little bit like a crime scene, but also a rustic crime scene. There's a turkey there, ready to go. What are these serving hatches called? They've got like a name, haven't they? Something windows. And then here's the living room. The living room's nice and cozy with the fireplace and the Christmas tree. Is it downstairs fully done now? I just need to decorate the hallway. Should I just finish the hallway? Like I've started, I may as well finish the hallway, right? Let's quickly nip outside to sleep. Oh, I hit the thing again. My bad. Oh, crunchy shoulders. Ah! Crunchy shoulders. They're so painful. Alright. Hallway. Hallway should be easy to decorate. Because I'm just flowing through from out here. Get this. Purchase. There we go. Yep. Since it's just flowing through, it doesn't make much sense to change it up too much. My watch is telling me I really need to stand up and get some exercise, and that's a solid shout. Watch, I will do that soon. I swear. That's the one thing, your stand goals is always like, hey, you know what you need to do? Stand up. But one of the other things it does is, because I am not the tallest, it thinks that I'm standing up when I'm sitting down. So, which is kind of funny. Like, I don't know how tall it expects people to be, because I'm not that small. I'm fairly certain I'm fairly average height, but it's like, well done, you stood up. I'm like, no, I didn't. I didn't. You're mistaken. I did nothing of the sort. Alright, we need to make this more Christmas. I think we should have... we should have the paper from out there. And... sell and sell and... let's get more of this. Bam. Purchase. Oh, that was annoying. I missed a bit of wood. But actually that's fine because I'm going to put like a top row in. Out of paper, that's fine. Grab a bit more. Bam, done. Yeah, that's gonna be left like that. I think white in there is a good idea. It's so horrible. And then there's a bit of wood that I'm missing there. Pick that, purchase that, put it down there. Boom, done. Boom, done. Went around the top. Da 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 da. Right, so this is done. It's gone around the top over here. So what if we just go around the top in all of the rooms? Let's make it flow nicely. Except I might have difficulties doing that in the kitchen now because I can't actually reach the top of the kitchen. But that's fine. There we go. And we'll just go along here. There we go. One. And along here. And along there. There we go. Now they've all got this, like... it's called a skirting board at the bottom, but I don't know what you call it at the top. Ceiling board? Okay, and we'll sell this, put some Christmas bits on here, and then this will be done. So this is a Brazilian cherry, close, confirm, and let's just copy, paste, paste. There we go, lovely. Done that bit. Get some decorations, and then we'll be finished for the day. Occasional, winter. What if I put like just a Christmas present on there? No, that's big and in the way. What about there though? Could be where you store your presents. Yeah, that one can go there. There we go. Can it fit on this side too? It can. There we go. We can have two presents like that. Done. Done. One. And two. I don't keep my presents randomly stocked up on a shelf, but you know, some people might. I'm not gonna judge you. And what if we just put like a stocking? There we go. That's random, but done. Okay. Oh wait, I need to do something up here. Something on that final shelf. There. Santa's sleigh. Change the color of this one. Go with that one. And then change the color of this one, just so I don't have two exactly the same presents. There we go. That one. Good. And then I'm going to change the rotation of it. There we go. Change the rotation of this one. Done. There we go. Lovely. All finished. The downstairs Christmas house is done. I think it's quite cozy in Christmas. It's definitely it's a little bit cursed in places, but not too cursed. I mean, even this bathroom, which isn't. Oh wait, the hook. Hang on. Where I changed the bathroom hook is now on the outside. So even the bathroom, even though the tiles are aggressively in your face, I don't hate it. Like it's not, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. There's no curtains on it. It's fine, it's fine. Right, we're good, we're done. We're done for today. Thank you to our friends at Frozen District for sponsoring this today. I'm sorry that my houses are not that pretty, but I tried. If you want to get your own copy of House Flipper, you know what you can do. Smash your face into that link just there. Click it, get yourself a copy. Play House Flipper, flip a house, make a Christmas. Do it. It's fun. You know you want to. You know you want to. Alright. Bye-bye, YouTube. Bye-bye, Twitch. Okay. I said goodbye.